Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and make another video, and this is going to be an updated version with me covering Texas and Oklahoma. Let's start with what's happening right now. We have, as you can see in the bottom of your screen, we have flood warnings across Texas, and this will include Hunt County, one of these counties here. I don't remember which one it is, and that's going to pop in the bottom of your corner of your screen if you want to watch that. Over here near Van Horn and Pecos, Texas, we have a high wind watch, and also in Lubbock, Texas, we have a high wind watch. We also have some fire weather watches and some high wind watches in the Panhandle and in both Panhandles actually, and near Amarillo, Dumas, Guyman, Beaver, Boise City, stuff like that. Now, before I get on to the fire stuff, let's talk about the weather. So we move on through, this is the 17th. Looks like we could get a little bit, Oklahoma could see some rain. Moving on to have a couple, looks like near Houston could see a little bit of rain too. And then we see like showers and stuff popping up. And then we have more of a cell start to pop up near the border between Oklahoma and Texas. As we move on, we have some looks to be just some tropical stuff in the south, nothing too severe. We will have a couple cells near Tulsa around February 27th. Moving on, we have kind of a line forming here, and that will probably die out really quickly though. And then we move on, we have like little bits of cells popping up in central and basically half of Oklahoma and right through here in Texas. Moving on, we have to March 2nd, we have bits and showers popping up towards San Antonio and Austin. And as we move on, it looks just to be hardly anything happening severe weather-wise for that. Now, this precipitation, I don't think we'll have any snow. It's like no snow at all, except for maybe a little bit in the Oklahoma's Panhandle. But that will probably not happen. Actually, here around February 21st, looks like there'd be some freezing rain in northern Oklahoma, and it looks like in both panhandles could see some snow in northern Oklahoma. And then that's about it for that. Now, convective-wise, looking at this stuff, this was today, because Texas saw some tornadoes last night. Just some warnings. I don't know if they hit the ground yet. I haven't been looking too into that. And we looks to have some cells that can pop up around, this is February 21st, Saturday, early morning around here. Now, moving on, we can have a couple things pop up in central and southern Oklahoma. This could be severe or non-severe. I don't think it will be, but that'll probably be some rain, some showers, and some thunderstorms. We can have a bit pop up around February 28th. Not too concerned about that. And then same thing here around March 1st. And then that's about it. We could see a little bit toward the Panhandle around this time, but those look to just be really small cells that bubble up and then probably die almost immediately. Severe weather-wise, nothing for Oklahoma. Texas, nothing. Now, fire-wise, we have a risk basically every day for the next 4 days. That's what you saw on the thumbnail. For Monday, it looks like for just Oklahoma, it's the Panhandle, and then Texas, it's the Panhandle near Amarillo. And now for day 2, we have a critical risk, no dry thunderstorms, but a critical risk for western Oklahoma and the Panhandle, and also northern Texas over by Amarillo. Again, that's like you saw in the thumbnail. Again, the very next day, February 18th, we have another risk near Amarillo in the Oklahoma Panhandle that has Guyman and Woodward and Childress, Texas, Lubbock. This stretches down to El Paso, and Amarillo is in the critical risk again. Still no dry thunderstorms. That's the same day. And then on February 19th, this could very well get upgraded to a critical risk because just of how big that is. On Oklahoma, this stretches across a good half of the state. From OKC west, you will be in this. And this is February 19th. Texas, if you are north of Fort Stockton, then you will most likely be in this risk. I mean, over by El Paso is the only place that won't be in this risk for Fires. Still no dry thunderstorms. Those are kind of rare, but we have seen them before. Dry thunderstorms are very dangerous. Thank you for watching this video. And if you liked, I mean, you don't have to, but I would like some subscribers. I mean, our subscriber count's been kind of low recently, but I'm working on getting that up. As you can see, I have a new setup. And I'm also going to change the way my thumbnails are starting to look. Thank you.